So when I figured out how to order on the app, I felt, wow, I'm so empowered. And then I realized you can just order it and then just walk in and it's sitting there. It's got my name on it and everything. And I just pick it up and I walk home. This is how it happened. It was so easy to get to. It was so yummy. It was like a treat. I had Welcome, everybody, to the Heal Your Hunger Show. So happy to have you here. It is a great day to be alive. And I'm going to jump right in. I got addicted to coffee recently. Not just any coffee. I'm not actually addicted to regular coffee. I was introduced not too long ago to this coffee shop in LA called Alfred. It's a beautiful little shop and it's growing like wildfire. So there's many Alfred coffees locally. And my friend introduced me to sugar-free vanilla syrup or whatever. It's made with erythritol, that's the sweetener. And boy, does it taste good in coffee. So I was introduced to this and I took to it. I took to it. So I want to talk about getting addicted to things because even though I've been on a healing journey for way long, like 36, 30, maybe going on 37 years, it can happen to me too. All right. I'm not out of the woods yet. So I just thought it was an important thing to talk about. So what happened is I tried this when my friend was visiting me and I was like, ooh, that's good. So I do like coffee in the morning. I didn't drink coffee for 30 years, to be honest. I just thought, good God, I don't need another thing to be addicted to. So I didn't drink coffee until I started dating my guy. And he's European and he loves his coffee. And at some point I tried it and then I really started to enjoy it. And I actually think my body enjoys it as well. I don't get jittery. I don't feel even the difference with the caffeine. I don't go through withdrawals if I don't drink it. It's just, it's there. I enjoy it. And then that's it. But you put some yummy vanilla syrup in my coffee and some hot milk, in this case, macadamia milk, because I prefer not to have dairy. OMG, you guys, it was so yummy. And not only that, it's a block from my house. And not only that, but I figured out how to order it on the app. So I'm a little electronically challenged. So, when I figured out how to order on the app, I felt, wow, I'm so empowered. And then I realized you can just order it and then just walk in and it's sitting there. It's got my name on it and everything. And I just pick it up and I walk home. So this is how it happened. It was so easy to get to. It was so yummy. It was like a treat. I had it at breakfast time or lunchtime, but it's expensive, these designer coffees, right? And I was a person that would drive by Starbucks and see the long line or in the airport, people standing out, like just out the door, into the hallway, trying to pick up their Starbucks coffee. And I thought, I'm not going to be one of those. Like never will I be one of those. And while that's still true because I didn't need to stand in a long line at Alfred's Coffee, I became one of those that was paying for designer coffee upwards of $7. $7. So this was about over the course of a couple weeks. And it started when my guy was out of town. So there might have been some loneliness and wanting some comfort. So definitely emotional coffee buying. Not emotional eating, but emotional drinking. And I started ordering this coffee and it was $7 and I didn't care because it was so yummy. Macadamia nut sugar-free milk and this sugar-free vanilla syrup. So good. And I got hooked and I had it every single day for like 2 weeks. And then there came the day when I had it twice in a day. So we're talking $14, $15. And when my guy came back from the Netherlands, I had told him that, oh yeah, yesterday I had 2 coffees. And he's like, yeah, maybe you should just keep it to 1 coffee. And all it took was his saying that to me for me to be like, oh my God, I had two $7 coffees in a day. Like, this is turning into an addiction, and again, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? But I'm still pretty addicted. Like, I want to have it and I want to have it again. And when he drew my attention to that and said, you might want to just stick to one, very kindly and gently, it sort of knocked me into reality. Like, wow, it's becoming addictive. And is that really what I want? Like, I don't want to be addicted to something. And this thing is driving me. It's driving me. So, by the grace of God, all it took was that realization. And the very next day, I just refrained and I haven't wanted it ever since. So thank God, God removed my compulsion for this thing, and which made it so much easier. And that's been my experience with things I've gotten hooked on, is like, if I'm willing to not have it, God rushes in and takes away the craving for it. Now, it's not that simple with food all the time. You may need to get real help with your food addiction. And of course, that's what Heal Your Hunger is about. It's a many-pronged approach. But my experience is my willingness is the first step. My willingness to take a look at this is my first step. Like, I really felt some relief around this need to get this coffee. And my guy was home and we were spending good time together. So that helped as well. I got comfort in another way. But my experience is between my willingness and grace, the need for it was lifted, but I had to follow through with continuing to say no, thank you, and just move through my day and not try to like kick it back up again by tempting myself or going there and having it. It's never about the food. It's never about the drink. It's never about the coffee. My experience is there's always something else going on. So I think in my case, there was a little bit of loneliness there. My partner was out of town and I have so much fun with him. So I was missing him and I was picking up a substitute. It's easy to do when you have an addictive personality. So I'm so grateful that I've been free from it, and I'm going to not tempt Providence. My job is to follow through on the gift that I was given, the grace I was given to not really want it. And I'm back to drinking my coffee at home. I'm grateful for that. Doesn't cost me $7, thank God. Yeah, I don't want to be a slave to anything. I don't want to be a slave to anything. And I want to live in freedom. And I want you to live in freedom too. I just thought I'd share this because I'm not cured. I'm not cured. I can stumble and fall here and there. And this time it was with my sugar-free vanilla coffee and the little bit of emotional void it was filling. So back on track, friends, back on track. Day at a time, by the grace of God. I love you. I hope this is helpful. Please reach out if you want help with overeating and food addiction. We're here for you. Sending so much love. I'll see you on the next show. If you're ready to get off the dieting roller coaster ride and finally make peace with food and with your body, talk to a Heal Your Hunger mentor about what steps you need to take based on your own history with food and weight. Go to healyourhunger.com and register for an emotional eating breakthrough session and see how fast you can experience real change. It's a complimentary evaluation, but there are limited spots available. So go to healyourhunger.com and register to speak with a mentor today.